Hi, we're going to put the daddy levels to the test. Hi, and welcome. If you haven't been here before, my name is Langers, and I am the Scruffy Trader. What I'm trying to do is kind of put trading in the real world. Maybe inspire your trades and show you a trick or two along the way. If that sounds good, please help me to help you by sharing the video and clicking the little subscribe button. So what am I talking about daddy levels? Well, daddy levels is just levels from a higher time frame. And the ones I'm going to be using are from the daily candle. Now, I did a video the other day, dropped a bit of a clanger, I kind of marked it up and show you how it worked. But when I was looking at sort of on the charts, I marked up the wrong day. Just one of those silly things. But the principle was there and you could see exactly what was going on. But I thought I'd do kind of a follow-up and trade it in real time. Now, when you're trading on a Monday, as it is today, the date is a little bit skewed. So what I might do is I might do it over the course of a couple of days. Simply because the data I'll be taking is from Friday. And it doesn't take into account the gaps and things like that. But it does give you a good basis to work a trade to. In other words, a foundation. So let me pull the screens up. I'll show you kind of what I'm interested in at this moment in time. And we'll take it from there.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay. Pulled up my screens. And I always kind of start with a window of the world. And it's just a basket of products that I look at every day. Now, if I don't see anything, I have multiple things that I can look at. My sort of, where are we at? My euro chart, my pound chart, my USD chart, commodities chart. There's plenty of charts that I can look at. But today I'm interested in fuels. And I shall show you. This lot. So it's oil, natural gas. And it's the carbon emissions that I am interested in the most today. So let me go back and pull up my trade screen, which is this one. And why is it interesting? Well, it's on a super uptrend. I can see that. It has been selling off for the best part of a week. And I'm going to try and catch the bounce going back up based on the overall trend. But I want some parameters in. And as I was saying, I was talking about daddy levels. Well, today's candle, this one, is not completed. So the daddy levels will come from the day before, which is Friday. Now, it's an odd day Friday because there's gaps involved across a Sunday night sort of thing. So you've got to be a little bit careful with it. But it does give you a framework. So let's have a look, see what we've got to play with. So if I put a level on the top, just change the colour because I want to be able to identify these things. Stretch it out so you can see it. A level on the bottom. There. It's got a closed level. Now this is a good thing, believe it or not. There. Then I want the midpoint as well. And I'll show you what I'm driving at. The midpoint. Let's change that to a purple colour. Okay. So I have this nicely marked out. And I know straight away you think, oh, hold on a second here. There's no levels underneath it. You're right, there isn't. I don't need them just yet. And the reason being, if I was putting in all my other levels, there's a level there, but I could do set off this and work on the midpoint. Very simple. But look at this section here. This is on a daily, remember. This is where it closed off before. Exactly the same, there and there. Now, markets retest constantly. They'll always go back to where they come from. It's like a muscle memory, if you like. Well, that's what I'm relying on today. So as I go down through, you can see it's pushed down. That level's correct. It's gone up. All these levels that I've just marked in have been respected. So it's a reasonable assumption, if that is moving up, it's going to revisit this level. And that's what I'm going to be basing this trade on. Okay. So let me take it down to a 15-minute. So I can have a look at see what's going on. There we go. It's pushed down. But look, it isn't making new lows. It is holding. So we'll drop it down to 5 minutes so I can fine tune and see exactly what's going on. Super drive down. Pushed up. It's already revisited this area. So maybe a little bit late to the party. However, what you've got to look at, this is a 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart doesn't hold a great deal of weight. They're good for timing your entries though. And that's what I'm going to do. So I've got a belief that this is going to revisit these levels here, sort of this zone, if you like. So I'm going to do the candle count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That's kind of the cluster point, this bit here. I want a reasonable sort of 10, 15 pips, shall we say. Have I got that between here and the top? Yeah, I do. So let's put a couple of orders in. So I'll put one kind of at the tip of there. That's 15. Simple as that. And a 10. And it literally is as simple as that, guys. The basic trade idea. That's an easy premise. Just let it play out. Simple as that. So I'll let it run. See if we get our 15 pips. And if we do, result. And if we don't, then we don't. But let it run. There we go, guys. Job done. Straight into the daddy level. Took a little time to get there. I'm glad it's closed out because this particular market, it closes off with the cash session of London, and I don't particularly want to be in it for when it closes and run across overnight, gaps, that sort of thing. But what you saw me do, it moved down. I had an inclination it was going to come back to visit this level. Put a couple of orders in. All right, went against me a little bit, but I staged it, put an extra position in because I still believed it was going to go to that level. Why? Because it happens over and over. The indicators I have on this screen on the other side kind of confirmed my theory. Traded it. Simple as that. And it has paid me very well. Just with a little bit of thought and a basic plan. And that's the idea behind what I was showing you. So that's that. So I'll do it again. I'll do it a couple of times just so you can see it in action, if you like. And do check out the daddy video because it was a good one. And if you're a little bit unsure about levels, etc., it's a good video to give you some defined levels. The not set in stone, as nothing is, you know, nothing works 100%. But if you use them as a foundation and then add on a couple of little layers, whatever your strategy may be, you might like a certain moving average or a MACD or whatever. It gives you a nice target point. Hope that kind of makes sense. So, been a good day. I'm quite pleased with that. And see you all in the next one. As always, guys, what you love, the money will follow. See you all there.